subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell icon. Thank you. Hello my wonderful people and welcome back to my channel. Today, Fani-Kayode blasts Tinubu for sweeping Lekki toll gate incident under carpet. A former aviation minister and foremost chieftain of the main opposition party in Nigeria, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Chief Fani-Kayode, has on Sunday blasted the former governor of Lagos State and the current national leader of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, over comments on the Lekki shootings. Reacting to a statement credited to Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, where he said, "Casualties of Lekki shootings have questions to answer." Fani-Kayode noted that the response of the national leader of the APC, Bola Tinubu, to Lekki killings is attempted to blame the protesters for their own deaths and for being blown apart by callous men in military fatigue. Fani-Kayode stated that, sadly, instead of exhibiting any remorse or displaying any regret for the abominable atrocity, with a smile and jocular tone, the APC national leader reportedly said nothing other than "I'm still the Asiwaju of Lagos State and the Jagaban." In a short essay made available to reporters, Fani-Kayode said he would not be cowed or mesmerized to speak the truth, even if everyone have decided to keep quiet. Fani-Kayode said, even if the whole country is cowed and mesmerized by Tinubu and applauds his callousness, vanity, subterfuge, deceit, ruthlessness, obsessive ambition, lack of fear of God, and doublespeak, I, Fani-Kayode, the voice of the voiceless, the servant of truth, the lover of God, the beloved of the Lord, the Otumba of the Jogaland, the Sadukin, Shikafa, the Odumagu, and the Oduegu Eze will not. His spare cannot silence, bind or blind me as it has done to others. I see him for what he is, and his vain and boastful ways. Here, Tinubu's reaction to Lekki killings have confirmed it. To think I once loved and admired you gives me sleepless nights and goose pimples. How could I have been so blind? Fani-Kayode, citing previous incidents, recalled reaction that trailed Fasoranti's daughter's death when she was shot by alleged herdsmen. When Baba Fasoranti's daughter was murdered by Fulani herdsmen, he reportedly made a mockery of it, went to his house and asked, "Where are the cows?" This was insensitive, callous and painful, and all the more so because when the murderers of this much-loved and revered lady were eventually apprehended and arrested, they were indeed Fulani herdsmen, even though their cows were not arrested with them. The latest episode in your catalog of insensitivities is that children that were protesting peacefully and asking for answers and an end to police brutality have been slaughtered at Lekki toll gate in Lagos State under your watch as the national leader of the All Progressive Congress. Sadly, instead of exhibiting any remorse or displaying any regret for this abominable atrocity, with a sheepish smile and a sneering and cajocular voice, you had the sheer nerve and the effrontery to say nothing other than that he is still the Asiwaju of Lagos and the Jagaban, Fani-Kayode said. Yet what was even worse than this, and what shocked and astounded all right-thinking people all the more, was that Tinubu had the temerity to go on even further to say that the casualties of the Lekki shootings have some questions to answer. He then asked, how are they there? How long were they there? And what kind of characters were they? How cruel can he be? Not a word of condolence or expression of commiseration were reportedly said to the families of the dead, but instead you offered questions and baseless accusations against their wards and children who were butchered in the most brutal circumstances and heartless manner. He has no self-respect. Children were murdered in our streets, and this is all you have to say? You are attempting to blame them for being shot to death and blown to pieces by a bunch of genocidal maniacs in uniform who subjected them to crimes against humanity, genocide, and mass murder. You seek to cover up these horrendous crimes, and you are attempting to dishonor and denigrate the dead and desecrate and mock the great sacrifice of these courageous young martyrs for democracy who were murdered in cold blood on the front line in the field of the battle. Let me tell him this: Tinubu's diversity plan will not work. This matter will not go away. He will not brush it under the carpet. You will not play it down. He and Sanwo-Olu will not escape responsibility for failing to protect our people from the beastly savage that slaughtered them, and their attempt to muddy the waters, cover up the truth, and pervert the cause of justice will be exposed. He only harbors love, which borders on obsession for your vain and lofty ambition to rule Nigeria. And trust me when I tell you that this will never happen. To add to that, the Holy Bible says, "The Lord resists the proud and helps the humble." I counsel and urge him to ponder and meditate deeply on these ways. I advise him to humble yourself before God and get to know him. Learn to fear him and seek justice and truth before it is too late. All right, my wonderful people, those were the words coming from Fani-Kayode as he blasts Bola Tinubu over the Lekki tollgate incident. To add my voice with what Fani-Kayode said, I must indeed say that I'm very much ashamed at Bola Tinubu. How can, after all that happened at Lekki tollgate, he went into hiding for so long? He went into hiding for almost a week, only for him and no one heard from him, only for him to appear out of the blues yesterday and started condemning the victims and their families and so on. I was thinking that the better option was to commiserate with them and not to accuse them and not to saying that you want to see them face to face. But the one that pains me the most was for him to come out bragging and boasting that I'm still the Jagaban of Lagos State, that Sowaju, the one and only, that I didn't go anywhere. This is so bad, and indeed I indeed condemn those acts. Some Nigerians have also reacted to this. One of the comments I have here said, "So this so-called Jagaban past Nigeria, I be waiting the sub self. The blood of the lost soul are crying for justice, and it must be served." Then the next comment said, "To those who know about Lekki incident but never condemn the forces behind the incident, but embrace the laughable claims of the police general, who say the evidence were photoshopped or by gods, and as such be regarded as wicked, inhuman creatures." The next comment said, that toll gate at Lekki should be shut down permanently as part of the conditions to maintain peace if necessary, because this Tinubu guy is just heartless and wicked. Imagine what a reasonable human being can come out with after so many youths have lost their life out of nothing. Then the last comment I will take said, "Unfortunately, Nigeria will force someone to like a tweet from a hypocrite and an alleged wife drummer. How far can this go?" All right, my wonderful people, remember that you too can also become part of this discussion by dropping your comment and your opinion on what you think concerning this at the comment section. Do well subscribe to this channel. See you in my next video. Thank you.